fellow Nigerians across the globe. I will say this morning, welcome to our One Nigeria. As you already know, this is George Onibe. As we promise you, we can only do what we can do. Believe in me that this seed we are scattering will grow. It depends on the ground it falls in. And the question or the issue should be, what kind of ground are you? This morning, I want us to look at the message I simply titled, The Undeniable Truth About Nnamdi Kanu. It's a clear reviewer why most Nigerian challenges has not been addressed. You see the case of Nnamdi Kanu. If you study the body language, if you study people's opinion and perspective, how people view it, how people want you to react to it, you will know exactly the reason why Nigerian problem, none of them has been addressed. The only one we address is how to share money, how to claim who is superior and who is fake inside one country. There is a boy they call Shuwore. He said he was going to organize Ndi Igbo, that they are going to protest in the National Assembly or whatever, that Nnamdi Kanu should be released. This boy they call Shuwore is using his Sahara Reporter and other colleagues in like manner, maybe IPOB social media warrior. They are telling everybody, oh, we must protest, free Nnamdi Kanu, 20th of October. My cousin was traveling, or is supposed to travel to the east. And when he got to the motor park, fellow Igbo people advised him not to enter the east because they will be shut down. And he came back and told me, I said, that's it. To them, Nnamdi Kanu is unjustly held. To them, it is easy to compare Nnamdi Kanu with Sunday Igboho. To them, they are victimizing Ndi Igbo. All this rubbish started because one boy that have identity crisis, who don't know whether it's a Yoruba or it's a German, is trying to drag everybody emotionally. You know, Nigerians, we are people of emotion. And meanwhile, on the social media, there are a lot of people now. They will say, yes, if you participate in free Nnamdi Kanu, God will punish you. I am Hausa man. You're not noticing it. Let me explain. Watch 99.9% of people who are harping these people are misguided Igbo people. They come on social media and pretend to be Yoruba or Hausa. We know this truth. That is why when those idiots called Abe Governor on TikTok were talking rubbish, I was not surprised. But I just have to follow them up gradually because their matter is, I'm interested in their matter. Let's know if they are Igbo people, if they are Igbo Biafra people, because that is what they do. And so they want you to believe, oh, this thing that is happening, Hausa is in support of Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, Yoruba is in support of Nnamdi Kanu. Oh, everybody is in support of Nnamdi Kanu. But go inside, these Igbo Biafra people are crying. Because under the Ohanese Igbo, they have made it clear that Igbo people are not in support of releasing Nnamdi Kanu protest. And so who is deceiving who here? And who is the instrument of deceit? You, the common masses. You, the poor masses. They just buy data for you. They just hyper you. You now begin to run mad. But when we look at all of you, none of you are morally, in fact, all of you doing this thing, your brains are not functioning. Because sometimes you're supposed to be ashamed of yourself. And you see, the same way we are handling this issue of Nnamdi Kanu, like I said, that is why the challenges we face in Nigeria, none of them have been addressed. In recent time, Sanwo-Olu, the governor of Lagos State, for some reason best known to him, which I do not stand to justify the action of any demolition of property across Nigeria, but have decided to begin to demolish properties in Lagos, that these properties were constructed on the waterways. And ever since then, it has heightened social media bloggers, those who know how Igbo man behave. And now say, oh, he's hating Igbo, they want to worship Igbo. Oh, look at those unity beggars. Those people who are uniting their father and their mother, who say they are Igbo unification. Go and look at them. Oh, Igbo people, don't develop Lagos again. Oh, Igbo people, leave it now. Oh, Igbo people. And now, like I said, in as much as I will not holistically, sincerely agree with the demolition of property in Lagos State, I still will not agree that it's targeted on Ndi Igbo, because sometimes we need to call a spade a spade. Why I have to come up with these broadcasts this morning is because I saw a post made by somebody in Abuja. I cannot say they are Hausa people because normally we believe everybody in the north is Hausa, which is a lie. Maybe these people are Gwari people, maybe they are Nupe people, so on and so forth. And they were crying. Oh, Wike has destroyed our garden. Oh, Wike has destroyed where provide work for 62 graduates. Oh, Wike has taken our land. Oh, Wike and Wike and Wike. And I shook my head. And then as much as one way or the other, we are still victim of this operation. Sometimes we need to sit down and tell ourselves the truth. I have an uncle who is no longer in Nigeria. Under the reign of El-Rufai as the Minister of FCT, they demolished and destroyed the life of Nigerians. That my uncle had so many buildings, close to 32 buildings in Abuja. All of them were taken from him, demolished. Only few escaped, not up to 3. And what did he do? He sold all his properties. He took his wife and his family and relocated to Canada. And when he was going, he called the family and said, see, my being in Nigeria ended the day I bought that plane. I'm no longer in Nigeria. Because he has to outrightly buy his citizenship. There was job waiting for him. With the money he sold his property, he could start all over again in Canada. Check the time El-Rufai was the FCT minister till today. You should know how many years that is. And so somewhere along the line, we're all victims of one Nigeria. But the question is, why have we not been able to address it? And now these are some of the truth. In as much as we call for development, believe me, it comes with a high price. And everybody must prepare their mind for it. The government wakes up one day and say they want to dualize the road. And there are buildings that have been standing there over 100 years. And these buildings represent legacy. They represent whatever that family have to offer. But somewhere along the line, that building must give way. The issue of compensation is not what we are looking at now, because it depends on who is your governor that can influence whether you are compensated or not. And in most cases, compensation will not bring the glory or what that structure represents for the family. They are gone, they are gone. Sometimes we go to our town, we stand in our family compound, and now it's a major road. And you begin to curse the government. God will punish this government. He demolished my father's house. God will destroy this government. God will do this one, this thing. And meanwhile, those people who are now using that road, the motorists, are saying, oh, God bless this man. He has easing up the go-slow issue. Oh, God bless this man. It's applicable to those of you whose property have been demolished because they said it's built on a waterway. Let us assume the government of the day is saying the truth. While you are insulting them and cursing them for God to kill them, this is the truth. Those people whose property and life has been endangered because you built on waterways across the country are appreciating and praying for them. This is why your cause don't kill police people. Your cause will not kill army people. Your cause will not kill the chief justice. Your court will not kill your politician. If you like, sit down and curse Tinubu from morning till night. If you like, sit down and curse your governor. Sit down and curse the policeman. No matter the curse you place on them, they will still be alive. Because while you condemn them for doing one thing to you, there are other people who are appreciating them for being there. I don't know if you understand. And so somewhere along the line, when these things happen, you must first of all agree that for there to be development, there must be demolition. Undoubtedly, except that area was reserved. Let's look at it. There are many areas I know that were located for industrial purposes. If you go there now, people are living there. Because the government kept quiet does not mean you have the right. And ignorantly, some of us buy this land. And when the truth comes up, we begin to cry foul. And now, we as Nigerians should accept one simple fact, that this demolition was because they want to build a better Nigeria, not because they want to victimize anybody. Until we come out with this clear intention, that issue will always see it as being victimized. But unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, the same thing is happening across Nigeria. They are demolishing house in Abia State. Alex Oti has destroyed many marketplaces. And then I begin to wonder, is Alex Oti now victimizing Ndibo? Many governors across the Southeast are doing the same thing. And so they hate Ndibo, and I'm sure they are not Ndibo. Because it is convenient to call on Sanwo-Olu because of issue of Wazobia. Oh, hate Ndibo. Oh, hate Ndibo. This same mindset is what we are using to address the issue of Nnamdi Kanu. Nigerians are going to come out according to them. Are they Nigerians? I'm not sure. Biafran people are going to come out. You know, we have Igbo Biafra, Yoruba Biafra, Hausa Biafra, Niger Delta Biafra. The way they reason, by their fruit you shall know them. They are in their reasoning. They are not rational in their reasoning. They reason anyhow, anywhere belief face. They think we are in the era of all shall be hey, all shall be hey. That is how you know them. Forget about their long tie. Forget about their flashy background. Forget about all those trying to prove their intellectual. We didn't go to school. But we are able to communicate and express ourselves. And we understand clearly that you don't go to school to have sense. You go to school to be educated and you collect certificate. That is why we have a lot of intellectual dishonest people. They all have certificate they cannot defend, but they are graduates. They have the certificate. Is that not what you call it? And our fathers, grandfathers, and ancestors who did not go to school, they have sense. Now, coming to look at the main purpose of this broadcast this morning, it's about Nnamdi Kanu and why Nigerians should begin to reason properly. Most of them argue and tell you Sunday Igboho committed the same crime with Nnamdi Kanu and they should have to release Nnamdi Kanu because they have released Sunday Igboho. These are intellectual, dishonest people. They are not telling themselves the truth. In as much as I know that Sunday Igboho is another idiot under this one Nigeria, it's another hopeless man. It's not in the same level with Nnamdi Kanu. And this is one truth all of you must know. The Nigerian government are waiting patiently. Maybe people who can reason, maybe all these Nnamdi Kanu lawyers, maybe all these Otinku people can begin to go behind closed door and lobby. Nnamdi Kanu cannot be bigger than the whole Nigeria. Look at his bunch of lawyers behaving like small boys. These are people who say they are learned. Watch their body language. I don't see any difference between them with Agberu on the motor park. With due respect, I have to use Agberu. Agberu is a registered organization or ministry in Nigeria. But because they choose to use Stout to represent them, people don't regard them. Agberu was registered. National Union of Road Transport Workers was registered the same way Nigerian police was registered. Why is it they are not respected? Because they use Stout to work for them. And if the Nigerian Bar Association will allow lawyers to begin to behave like Agberu, we will make you to create a law that will destroy you. Learned people. They come out and say, in this our one Nigeria, what they are doing to Igbo is Igbo, and you are a lawyer. It's a shame. And you want Nigerian problem to be solved. Now the kind of lawyers at this time are supposed to go behind closed door, begin to see how to lobby, how to, and maybe they will now put restriction on that guy because he need to be curtailed all his activities, and then Igbo people can have peace. Because I should not have been here without Nnamdi Kanu. And this Nnamdi Kanu matter, Igbo Biafra people will not go collect for a very long time. But no, they are jumping up and down. They will now want you to believe that President Ahmed Bola Tinubu is the bad person. He arrested Nnamdi Kanu. He want to destroy Nnamdi Kanu. But if President Ahmed Bola Tinubu wanted to put a charge as a president, as a citizen, against Nnamdi Kanu will not survive. In NSAS, he was shouting, destroy Tinubu building, kill Tinubu, destroy Yoruba, destroy Lagos. And somewhere along the line, he was carrying it out, just that he didn't succeed. Now let's look at the issue of Sunday Igboho and then Nnamdi Kanu. Sunday Igboho was asking for Yahoo Oduduwa nation. It's a fraud. But they know how you people behave. Poor masses. You think they are suffering you. Yoruba think Hausa is their problem. Hausa think Yoruba is their problem. Vice versa, Igbo think Yoruba and Hausa is their problem. It is the amount of you poor masses like me that are playing with. Grow up and have sense. Now let's look at one or two differences between Sunday Igboho and then Nnamdi Kanu. Sunday Igboho, yes, asks of Oduduwa nation, which makes him look very stupid to me. But he didn't have problem with Nigeria government. He had problem with Benin Republic. He was briefly sentenced and he served his jail term and he came back and started doing Oduduwa nation. And Yoruba people who could listen, based on their value, advised Sunday Igboho and save the country. And I'm sure most of you know, somewhere along the line, his house was invaded. People were unalived. It was not convenient for him. He had no choice. He went to the UK. In UK there, one or two times, he tried to show he was looking at Oduduwa nation. And I'm sure Yoruba elite talked to him. And you see, as a Yoruba son, the real Yoruba have respect. He has to respect himself. Today, we don't hear about Sunday Igboho again. He will come into Nigeria sneaking and he will sneak back. He living his life normally. Because he knows the issue of Wazobia, the issue of divided Nigeria, the way you people are going about it, we're going to be here for a very long time. Deal with it. But on the other hand, Nnamdi Kanu has case with Nigeria. He's fighting Nigeria. And somebody is saying, they leave Sunday Igboho, and why they don't live on Nnamdi Kanu? They are not the same people. Sunday Igboho, number one, does not have any case with Nigeria. All of us have the right to agitate. I can wake up to begin to agitate for our nation, but I know it will not work. And so, why should I do that? Because some of our people believe it will work. That is stupidity in the highest order. Because somewhere along the line, we'll find our way back home. Now let's continue. Number two. No individual in any country have the right to flag off armed group. without authorization from the government sector. No person has the right to flag up armed group, foot soldier, without clearance. And this is one of the places which Uka from Mefo begin to have problem with Nnamdi Kanu. It was simple. Nnamdi, you are a non-state actor, and as such, you cannot fly security group. Nnamdi Kanu hopelessly, stupidly, uselessly. The reply to the DOS is that he's respecting us. That is why he's telling us. Anyway, he has gone ahead to do what he wants to do. Are you not collecting the result? Don't you have Eastern Security Network, Ndibu? All those bunch of baby lawyers, charge and bail, shining on social media. When I don't become content creator, it's a shame. Were you people not there when he initiated the Eastern Security Network? Betrayal of Igbo people. At the same time, Yoruba flagged up their own armed group because the menace of the supposed Fulani herdsmen has to be curtailed across the region. Yoruba flagged off Omotekun. The Igbos flag off Ibubago. But of course, we don't have as minority. Who do we flag off? But that is not an issue. But no Yoruba man came to flag off Omotekun. All the governors in the southwest came together, equipped them under the constitution, empowered them. At the same light, all the governors in the southeast came together, except for a few, and set up Ibubago. But where is Ibubago? The moment they introduced Ibubago to curtail the criminality of Nnamdi Kanu and his unknown gunmen, Nnamdi Kanu has the broadcast. I still have the broadcast. If we catch you with that Ibubago uniform, in one. If we catch you, you are Ibubago, in one. He intimidated them. He harassed them. Almost 80% of those Ibubago are no more. Because most of them were those IPOB former members who knew Nnamdi Kanu has turned rogue. Nnamdi Kanu went for them one after the other. Where is Ibubago? But he told you Eastern Security Network was to protect them. He flagged up an armed group. Does that break Nigerian law? I'm coming. Not only did he flag off an armed group, he also gave them rifle. Nobody does that. No country tolerates that. Ordinary person come out, build his own security group, and then give them ammunition. All of you will see, where is Gentle the Yahoo? Where are all of them? They carry gun, they are on the streets. We are Nnamdi Kanu boys. We are Simon Ekpa boys. If we catch you police, if we catch you army. And they were not just boasting. These boastings were not empty. They were carrying it out practically. I cannot forget that army woman, Igbo army woman, who brought his Hausa fiancé for introduction in Igbo land. They killed that man and his friends. And then they raped the woman, have torn, raped her, and then unalive her, start piecing her body parts. All of you saw the video. If not for the social media politics, if I erase some horrible video for you and you say Igbo Biafra, you have mental issue, just like Nnamdi Kanu. And so they were killing people. The issue of Gulag has not been addressed today. We just want to maintain peace. What about the police people that were killed? What about the army people? Is it not saying, show what come on, gather, show what we must be free Nnamdi Kanu? Now, no get sense. All what they are doing is two ways. I'm coming. But let's look at Sunday Igboho. I'm sure you all know he doesn't have armed group. And I'm sure you all know that Sunday Igboho did not carry gun. He was just talking. It's your right to talk. At least those charge and bail lawyers in the National Assembly, or whether they are on bench or they are in the bar, so far they have not removed our right to speak. Until then, everybody go collect. And so, based on the action of these two people, do you think Nnamdi Kanu is unfairly treated? He is victimized because he's Igbo? Come on. This is the mentality why we have not been able to address many of Nigerian challenges. And you cannot forget in a hurry that Nnamdi Kanu is being charged under the Terrorism Prevention and Prohibition Act of 2022. Go and study that act. Terrorism Prevention and Prohibition Act of 2022. Go and check it. You will know that the only escape route for Nnamdi Kanu is that those of you who has what it takes, go and lobby. We will still know how you are lobbying. Maybe you stay in a house arrest. Because this music he has started playing, he will not escape it. Because he has hurted his people more than they can anticipate. I can tell you that 70% of Nnamdi Kanu followers are waiting for him. So he's not even going to be saved. DSS are saving him. I am telling you true that even Benjamin Madubugu, that one that goes to court with him, will come for him. And if Chidebe Rongudiwe was to be a brutal man, he would not spend Nnamdi Kanu. And I could mention names of people who you will not hear their voice today. All of them are waiting for the right time. If I had him in mind, I won't be talking. But I'd rather save all of you than to embark on revenge. I'm not revenging. I'm exposing them. You know that video, expose the devil and he will run. So some of you call Showore, those of you who are Showore friend. He's a Sahara reporter. Let him report for us. What does the TPPA of 2022 talks about Nnamdi Kanu case? That is the person that want to be your president too. Give Showore 4 years to rule Nigeria. All of you will know that Tinubu and all the people put together are angel. Give P2B and Atiku opportunity to rule Nigeria. You people will know Abacha is a saint. Who are the Abacha is not even corrupt. Because these people are businessmen. But maybe Showore somehow, IPOB have something against him. And they have threatened him. If you don't go for us, this is what we do. That's how they threaten their governors. That is how you threaten their governors. Anyone they set up, you must do their bidding. Maybe that is what Showore is doing. But Showore should know he is sacrificing his integrity on the altar of stupidity and hopelessness. It will amount to nothing. That thing is the only thing you can do. Because you people body language is clear. And maybe we are supposed to be calling Tinubu. Oh, Tinubu releasing Nnamdi Kanu. Oh, Tinubu must release Nnamdi Kanu. Oh, Tinubu is a Yoruba man. He wants to victimize Igbo people. Look at what he's doing to Nnamdi Kanu. Now, if you have sense, just look at these few points I've given to you. I'm not talking about his videos that are on my platform. Kill the Benin people, kill the Yoruba people. When it's gone in Benin, kill all of them, shoot them. You catch one soldier, you kill another one, you take his gun, you kill another one, you kill them. Oh, sorry, it's free speech. Let's be realistic. When it's convenient and you begin to apply it to suit your narratives, understand we all have our narratives. There is two sides to one coin. And my people will gladly say, one nebo hulebo. You don't watch the masquerade from one angle. You turn around, you can have the full view of the masquerade performance. Nigeria is a big masquerade. Ijele, my brother, now I understand why you answer big masquerade. Nigeria is a big masquerade. Don't stay one place and then tell us how to feel. That is the major problem of Wazobia. Yoruba want us to feel how they feel. Hausa want us to feel how they feel. Igbo want us to feel how they feel. But none of them want to know how our person feel. One ebo huleko. But in order for me not to digress, all of you who are going to do protests, free Nnamdi Kanu is part of the problem. You are all a bunch of hypocrites. You see that Showore has been held hostage because that is what they do. Go and look at that Urobo girl that says it's Omote Biafra. They have a nude picture. And Igbo man is befriending her. She got to cover her integrity and they think so they don't expose her. If they can expose their own sister, Nelly Ofuegbu, who is Omote Biafra. And so they will use her. You see, the Bible says, for the prince of the earth has been loosed against me, just that they found nothing against me. If I were to be a criminal, if I were to be all these things they said, by now they would destroy me. Look at them. No, nothing. They only lie. Nothing. Oh. Enwero misi kandebo. Enwero maja kanse kanto wano. Sise ekpere toto kan ne ekpele ndi owa. Ochoro maja unanugo. It's a shame. Maybe they have something against him. And he got to play along. Ultimately, they want you to believe Tinubu is wicked, Tinubu do this one, Tinubu do this one, Tinubu do this one. If Buhari reacts, Nnamdi Kanu would have long dead. He's a pedophile, he's a pedophile, he did Aisha this, he's a pedophile, he's a pedophile. Till he's dead, Nnamdi Kanu was still on him. Agamaga Abuja, Jebuta isi Buhari. And maybe before the end of the day, I will upload the video of putting Banti on Wike head. It's a Hitler with a little Hitler mustache. Anybody who can give me the head of Wike, just bring the head of Wike. We'll have put 100 billion in the ocean. And how do you see yourself? Where are your morality to condemn anybody in Nigeria? Showore, where is your morality? That is why we know hypocrite. Showore, tell us the morality. Except you are still playing the game of emotion. It's a shame. Igbo people fall for them. We are waiting to analyze the outcome of the sit at home. Shut down Nigeria. Try it in the South. Make thunder fire all of you. Come and try that rubbish in the South. We take record of all of you. Sit at home for criminals. You do that in your Southeast. I pity those who are not Igbo in the Southeast. If Abuja people allow you people to carry out your nonsense, Yoruba will say, well, look on me. If Lagos allow you to say free Nnamdi Kanu, well, it's all your business. But carry your hopelessness out of the South. At least for now, that is where I come from. So if you have sense, go and reason. If you want Nnamdi Kanu release, you people go back and begin to beg. Many people to beg. You must swallow your pride. And then they will give him condition. This one, if he just miss anyone, he go collect. That is just it. Not that one they leave him. He started running mad, taking drug, jumping up and down, thinking he's invisible. My father once told me, he said, you see government, you can't hide from government. He said, once you start doing what you are doing, they will just go close to you. Put handcuff on your waist, on your hand rather. Put chain on your waist, a very long chain. They will leave you. You'll be doing what you are doing. They won't talk to you. He said, the day they will remember you, that chain they put in your waist, they will use it and bring you back wherever you are. And that thing makes sense to me. So if anybody want to destroy Nnamdi Kanu, nothing will happen. If Nnamdi Kanu die, I no go even wake up from sleep. I no fit wake me up from sleep. Abiola no die. Kensariwa no die. Obi-Wan no die. But we are still here. But understand that he being alive is a sign that the governors are not, the president and the politicians are not as demonic as they tell you. It's like when they talk about the issue of DSS. When we were in IPOB, we thought DSS were monsters with horn. When they finished talking about DSS here, I was thinking they have teeth like deer. They have horn like buffalo. That is the day you cross DSS, you are gone, because these people were demonized. But when I was in their facility, I still repeat it over and over. The only encounter I have, and I don't say it, was that the moment they brought me into DSS facility, one Yoruba man gave me dirty slap. And every other DSS people there, all of them turned against him. And that was the welcoming address. I was like, Because I thought Yoruba and Hausa would tear me that day. But then in the DSS, Port Harcourt, as at that time, every tribe was there. In fact, Abo man tormented me very well. It was Abo man, my town man, according to him. He was born in Germany, brought up in Germany, and then he returned home and joined the DSS. He told me, but I'm not sure because he can't speak Abo. Both of them tormented me, but that one will come behind and be insulting me and doing what he want to do. But that Yoruba man, when he did what he did, everybody there in that reception hall. So, why did you do that? Why did you do that? Everybody was angry. In fact, they walked out and left him. He was mesmerized. And then I knew these people are not monsters as they are. I've said it many times. I have encountered there. And when I came out, I knew that Otalo Kanshi, gossip, blackmail is more dangerous than poison, according to the adage in my place. They will use their mouth and finish you. When they finish Nigeria, some of you will think it's a zoo. And I knew the other side of Nigeria I have not experienced. There was a time I was having chronic ulcer. I thought they were poisoning me. I told the DSS man, that one should be from Benue State. I said, why are you people poisoning me gradually? Why don't you just add enough dose and let me go? The man looked at me and said, why did you say that? I said, because this is how I'm feeling. This is how I'm feeling. They took me to their hospital. They gave me drugs. I was not taking those drugs. You know, they give us rubber to urinate. So I thought they were poisoning me. This is based on information Biafra people have put in our head. I didn't take them. And after a week, they took me to a lab. I've said it before, somewhere in D-Line, Port Harcourt, owned by Igbo person. He actually has a conversation with the man. I was on heavily chained, and they scanned me. And the man explained to me, he said, what you have is acute chronic ulcer. He brought some drugs and gave to me. Lo and behold, that was the same drug DSS was giving to me. And I knew this is true. And that was when I embraced the drug. That was when I know these people were not monsters. That was when I know that there may be criminal among them, but not all of them. That is when I know that they are more guided by principles and integrity than individual. Let's get it right. All is not well, but all will be well in the end. It's just for us to come out from the well. And don't let you worry to drag you into the well. This is where I'll bring the broadcast to an end. But of course, let's receive insult. Because my insult battery is low. They have not insulted me for some time now. I see easy, and he say, I people be criminal you are. But you are Igbo. I agree. I didn't deny, but I have repented. They need to give me amnesty. I'm the one saving Igbo people. Now I am the savior of Ndi Igbo. Only that I will not cash out with your emotion. Onyoshi. I see Lucky. I see free Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, you are Igbo. Biafra for that matter. Why won't you call for it? Go back and listen. And look at just these two things I told you. Only audio then play for Ramo. He done the purge. He done they get intestinal and Malaconton disease. They done they call the whole doctor in the whole world. Onyoshi. That was a brave lion, no? No, look at Nnamdi Kanu. Only few audio then play for him. All the whole disease we did the world. Both the one we get name, both the one we no get name. They don't put. Make a come defend themselves now. Then they write for appeal. And I don't get sense. Then I the mumu myself. And who do I see here? Ikechi. He say good morning, comrade. Maka Ikwiri, man is greeting you. Diale. Maker, my brother, I greet you. Who here? Mercy, I greet you, Mercy. I greet you, Mercy. And no Igbo Biafra, no insults, so that I can give them where they belong. And of course, because of the facility, I see Samson. He say bye-bye. Well, you know the meaning of that. If you mean good, it's good for you. You say your view are up to 20 today. You are doing well. Oh, it's not about the view. This is where you people deceive yourself. You notice before now, all the time, you are attacking my page. You are attacking my page. You begin with say, Mama no go sleep, no go sleep. I knew what you don't know. On different platforms, we are streaming it. On different groups, they are going there. This is for me to register my presence on the social media for record purposes on Yoshi. In the absence of that, there are many of you who has commented, and I see Dion, I greet you, good morning, Osas, and some of you, I'm finding it difficult to plug down on your comments. I see Joel, he say, George Onibe, good morning, I greet you, and so many of them, I see, but for now, both the one that say the right thing, both the one that say the bad thing, if you love Nnamdi Kanu, go back, beg Tinubu, maybe it's in his power. If not, I never start. Do quick, lock down Southeast, lock it down. We shall see who will be the victim. It's a shame. Have a nice day.